I'm getting a head start on starting this week's vlog because it's Sunday night and I don't usually film anything on Sunday nights. But I'm sitting here actually editing the video to go up tomorrow and realized that I didn't really film an ending, so I just put some text in there. We ended up getting about 2 feet of snow. I just realized you can see I got like cardboard boxes behind me and stuff. That's just, there's orders getting ready to get labeled and sent out, and then emptied boxes that I saved to take them to the post office in. But anyway, we ended up getting about 2 feet, but because of all the snow drifts and stuff, it was 4 feet in some places. And our front yard, it's dark outside right now because it's almost 7:30 at night, but I'll try and remember to show you tomorrow. Our front yard is, Steven tried to like throw it all over the fence when he was shoveling the sidewalk, and luckily our neighbors, the nice ones, came over and helped him with their snowblower, so he didn't have to shovel the entire sidewalk. But he was trying to throw it over the fence into our front yard, and our front yard is just a mountain of snow right now. So that's all it is snow piles everywhere. And then there was someone that was parked in front of the house because like there's a parking ban during storms like this and you can only park on one side of the street, which is why I'm so happy we have a driveway, because a lot of people around here don't. And like the people in the apartment buildings across the street all had to park on one side of the road, and then like the people that were parked right in front of our house, I guess, didn't do anything yesterday at all as far as shoveling, so like everybody else around here was putting their snow in front of and in back of that car, and they couldn't get their car out today. I'm just so glad we have a friggin' driveway, even though it's a pain in the butt to shovel it all. Steven's actually napping right now because he hurt his back doing it. And we only had one snow shovel, so I couldn't help him this year like I usually do, and I actually ordered a snow shovel, so we'll have to. But that one broke today. Our good one is cracking, so it's a good thing I ordered another one, I guess. It's almost his birthday too. His birthday is February 14th. It's right after Valentine's Day, so I have to figure out what to get him, because I always get him 2 things because Valentine's Day and his birthday are coming. He really needs boots. Like I said, he misplaced his boots or threw them out or something before we moved, so I think I'm gonna get him a pair of work boots. And Aiden needed snow boots because he keeps bugging me to play in the snow, and he can't go out in sneakers. That's all he has are sneakers. He has high tops and low tops, but those aren't going to be good in the snow. So I ordered him snow boots yesterday. I couldn't find them any cheaper than $30, so I had to get $30 snow boots that are. I'm going to make sure he wears them even when it's not snowy, so he gets use out of them. He can wear them the rest of the winter. But I had to get ones that are like somewhat easy to put on because they're always such a pain in the butt to get onto his feet. What else happened this weekend? It was a pretty eventful weekend, despite the fact that we were snowed in and haven't gone anywhere or done anything the past couple days. The crazy cat lady next door, last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, I should have filmed it, but like I didn't want her to see my phone or anything. She was outside at 1 o'clock in the morning screaming, and we were like, is that her? Because at first I thought it was Aiden making noise, and I was like, he's sound asleep, he wouldn't be up right now. And we walked over to the back door and we heard her, so we immediately went upstairs to my makeup room, because you can, when they're in the backyard yelling, you can hear perfect from that window. And she was in their garage, or like outside the garage, trying to get all the stray cats to go into the garage for the night, I guess. I don't know, like the cats don't want to listen to her because they're feral, and like we had that cat at our back door that kept coming for food, and then all of a sudden she stopped coming, so I don't know what ever happened to her. But she was out there, like, she talks to herself and stuff, and she was trying to get the cats to go in the house, and then she started screaming at her husband because he was at the back door telling her to get her ass in the house, and it was just like, it's so entertaining. Like, I hate being so close to people, but when you have entertainment like that, it's just funny. So there's that. And then this afternoon, she was out there screaming at him in the front yard because he hasn't shoveled the cars out. They have three cars, I think, because they have a truck that they usually keep parked on the street, and then they have like a minivan and some other little black car that are always parked behind their house in their driveway. Their driveway is like ours, like you go down the side of the house and then there's a driveway behind the house. But she was outside screaming at him about he's an idiot and he's a loser and stuff like that, and why can't he ever shovel? Why does she have to be the one outside shoveling? Which I didn't see her do anything, so I don't know what she's talking about. She always has to shovel. And Steven was out there shoveling in the front, and she said something like he said Steven heard her go back in the house and scream at him saying, "See him? He's a real man," or "That's a real man," something like that, and I was cracking up. But yeah, she was screaming at him all afternoon today. It was like getting to the point where I wanted to go out there and be like, "Will you shut up?" And then we were in the back, and the houses across the way, we could hear one of the neighbors say, "Oh, she's yelling at him again." Like, voices carry across the way here, even though the houses behind us aren't that close. You can still hear them when they talk, as if it's just super clear. And he wasn't talking very loud, but you could hear him say, "Oh, she's yelling at him again." So they hear it all the time too, especially, I mean, the voices travel like that, and she screams all the time, so everybody can hear it, probably on this whole block. But yeah, that was pretty entertaining. And then the window people are coming to do the upstairs window, not tomorrow, but next Monday. Upstairs windows, they're replacing all the windows upstairs. So I'm not going to be able to do school with Aiden that day because it's going to be too hectic and noisy. So I'm going to have to tell them he's not doing, I mean, we can do his schoolwork, but he can't do the live classes because there's going to be people in and out of his room. And then I could have him do it on the laptop down here, but I don't know how noisy that's going to be. Like, if they're going to be drilling stuff or whatever the hell they do. So not tomorrow, but the next Monday is when that's getting done. And I think after they do all that, we're considering making that upstairs room that I always do my makeup in just my office again. Like, the makeup stuff will stay there, and then I'm going to put this desk and my computer and everything upstairs in that room. It might be more of a pain having to go up and down the stairs more when I have sales and I have to like print stuff, and then, but I'm over it being in the living room, like my desk area anyway. There's just, it seems like it's always messy in here because of all this stuff, and I went through and I cleaned out every little cubby in my desk shelves yesterday. I threw out an entire trash bag of stuff, and it's all neat and organized now, but it still just looks messy in here. So I want this contained in a room upstairs instead of in our living room. And like, one of the main reasons is we need a new couch, and we can't like configure anything in this room with this desk here. So I don't know when we're gonna end up getting a new couch, but we might move the couch and the TV, because the way this room is set up, the couch is supposed to be where the TV is. I mean, I think that's where everybody who's ever lived in this house before has had it set up, because there's holes in this wall from TV mounts and stuff. So you can tell their TV was over here and their couch was there, and we never set it up that way because we needed a spot for my desk and everything. But I think what we're gonna do, since we never did like a gaming setup for Steven like we were going to do, we're going to take down that desk that I got him for his computer that is still not built because we can't get a damn video card for it. Until that's all set up and finalized, that's probably going to end up being when we finally move somewhere else and have a house that has an extra room with a gaming room for him. Like, this house would be so perfect if we had one more room down here. Like, I just need an office / workspace. So when we do look for another house, we're going to try to find something that has either an attached garage or some sort of workspace, or has a bigger room downstairs with the rest of the stuff that can be an office. And that'll just be the perfect layout. Or even a like a ranch style house like we used to live in, but not an upstairs and a downstairs type thing. Because I was pushing for so long for a 2-story house because I just really like them, and now living here, I'm like, I don't like going to the basement to do the laundry and then having to come up the basement stairs and all the way up those stairs to put everything away in the bedrooms. So I'm like, I would be fine with 1-story living. It's just, there's so much stuff to consider when you're looking for a house, and we ran out of time because of everything that happened with having to be out of the old one because it was being sold and whatever. So I just sat here and yapped for way too long, but I wanted to get started on recording something because I know this week will be busy because I'm packaging up and shipping everything from my last sale. My hair is an absolute wreck right now because I haven't straightened it once again, but it is later in the afternoon now. It's like 4 o'clock, but it's Wednesday and I haven't filmed anything yet, and I'm gonna try and block that light with my head because it's annoying. But I've just been working since we finished school with Aiden this morning, well, this afternoon. So I'm sitting here cutting up bubble wrap because I use like strips of bubble wrap to wrap all my eyeshadows. But last night, this is a funny and aggravating thing that happened. I was up late because Steven and I started watching The Handmaid's Tale. That's the next show that I've waited too long to start watching. I'm already almost at the end of season 3, so this one's going by fast. But it was almost 1 o'clock and I was getting ready to go to bed because I'm like, I have to get up early in the morning. I don't want to friggin' not be able to wake up. 12:40, I got an email on my phone, like my phone pinged, and there was an email from Walmart saying that something was delivered from the store, which I wasn't expecting something to come from the store. I think I've mentioned before that it's really aggravating when they just decide to leave something outside and not say anything. When you order from the website and you're expecting something to ship, like with FedEx. So I thought that's how it was coming. It was a pair of boots for Steven because his birthday is coming and he really needs a pair of work boots. So it said it was delivered at 12:40 in the morning. First of all, why would you deliver it that late and just leave it on someone's step in the city to get stolen? But I immediately went out there. There was no car, there was nothing, nobody out there, and nobody left anything. Steven even went outside and went all the way around the house to make sure they didn't leave it. Like, sometimes Amazon will leave packages on the side of the house for some reason, and our FedEx guy, if he notices that our Jeep isn't there and we're not home, he'll always leave it in the back, which is really nice. But this was just, I don't know what service Walmart uses to deliver stuff from their store, if they're just having employees deliver crap from the store or what, but like, it always comes from the Walmart like 2 towns over. It doesn't even come from the one that's next to us. And it's just, this is not the first time that they've left something out there at night. Like one time I had juice or something for Aiden come and they left it overnight and it was all frozen. Nobody took it, thankfully, but so this was a problem because nothing got delivered. They always put a picture of where they left it in the email, and there was no picture. It was in the email, it said, we wanted to follow up and show you where we left your order, and there was no picture attached to the email. So I talked to someone this morning because I wasn't going to do it last night. I was like, I will deal with this tomorrow. I'm so freaking tired. I'm just going to bed. And they were like, we're sorry, it shows that it's delivered. We apologize for the inconvenience and blah, blah, blah. They couldn't argue with me because whoever left it, or whoever supposedly delivered it, never left a picture. I was like, here's the email. There was no photo attached to it to show me where it was. At least if there was a picture of like them leaving it on a neighbor's house or something, I'd be able to tell whose doorstep it was. But there was nothing. No photo attached, no nothing. So I was like, I'm not just letting this slide because it's a $60 friggin' pair of boots. So they immediately refunded me. They also gave me a $10 coupon to use off my next order. And I don't know what happened. So like I also, obviously it wasn't the customer service person's fault, but I also did like a complaint thing for Walmart because I absolutely hate when they decide that they're gonna deliver like one random thing from a giant order that I made from the store. Like, just ship it to me. I can wait. I don't need it right this second. Because, like I said, that's not the first time I've had an issue with this store delivery that they do. So there was like a thing to leave a complaint, like questions, concerns, and comments and complaints and all that stuff. So whoever gets that email or whatever, I was just like, I explained the entire situation and how I've had issues happen before and stuff, and I was just like, I would really love an option to not have anything delivered from the store when I place an online order. Like, if I want a grocery delivery, that's different. That's from the store. Okay, I get that. And then you know when it's coming and the delivery time and everything, that's fine. But don't decide to deliver something from the store to my house at 1 a.m. when I'm lucky I was awake, because if they had left something out there, somebody could have just taken it, because there's a freaking shoebox in a bag sitting on the front step. But like the fact that I was awake and immediately went out there, there's nobody out there. We would have heard a car door anyway, because like they would have to park right in front of the house to come up the stairs and leave it on the porch. And our couch is right here in front of the front window. So nobody was here. Nobody delivered anything to this house. I don't know where she delivered it to, or if the person delivering it just decided that they wanted a pair of friggin' work boots. But it gave me like the person's name and what type of car they were driving, but nothing else. There was no picture of the drop-off spot or anything. And like, even if there was, I mean, even if they delivered it to one of the neighbors' houses by accident, there's no like, they always come in a Walmart bag with whatever your stuff is. Like, my name isn't on there anywhere, so maybe one of the neighbors just got a random box of work boots and they're like, whose friggin' boots are these? But I don't know what happened there, but I can laugh about it now that they refunded me for it. And it says the refund will go back to my account in 5 to 10 days, so I just have to reorder them, and I haven't done that yet. But now I feel like I'm not going to be able to get them, because it said there was one pair left when I was trying to order them, so who knows? I don't know. That was just super aggravating to go to bed last night. Like, that happened right before I was ready to go to sleep. So that was my complaint for the day. I had to complain to Walmart about that. I really gotta do something with this hair. It's so dry. My hair is so dry, and it never gets like this. I don't know if it's the weather or the cold or what, but it's just a dry, frizzy friggin' mess. I have to straighten it, or it looks like absolute garbage. Like, this is, ugh. I hate, if I tried to wear it down right now, like, it doesn't have any bounce to it or anything. It's just very stiff and super dry. I don't know what's doing it, because I've been, like, my hair is a mess. I don't know what's making it so dry other than the weather, because I've been using the, what do you call it? The Arctic Fox shampoo and conditioner, and that conditioner is so thick and like makes your hair so soft, but for some reason it's not doing much for me the past couple weeks. So I don't know what's going on with my hair either. Everything is just pain in my butt today. But I just figured I would come on and talk a little bit, because I had to rant about that, and then also because I have nothing filmed for this week, and tomorrow's already Thursday. Aiden's language arts and homeroom teacher is supposed to be back on Monday, but he's not going to be there on Monday for the live classes because the guys are coming to do the windows, and like I said, I don't know how noisy that's going to be, so I'm just going to be safe with it, and he's not going to do his live classes. I'll just bring my laptop down here. My laptop is always next to his computer up there so that I can get some work done while he's doing schoolwork and I'm right there with him helping. I'll just bring my laptop down here in the kitchen and he can get all his homework stuff done on it while they're doing the windows and stuff. I hope it's not going to be like an all-day thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows for them to do because there's 2 in Aiden's room, 1 in the bathroom, 1 in our room, and 2 in the, I guess I can call it my office now because it's going to be my office pretty soon with when I move all the stuff up there. But I'm thinking of that too, and how much I dread moving my computer and my desk all the time whenever we decide to move it. It's always such a pain in the ass, huge production that takes all day long. But I mean, I'm finishing up, packing up everything from this past sale, and so this is going to be a good time to just move everything up there because it's not going to disrupt my stuff in the middle of a sale. So then the following week I'll be able to have another sale for like Valentine's Day. I guess I'm gonna have a Valentine's Day sale. That'll make sense. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We just got our HelloFresh box for the week. I'm super excited. It didn't have my recipe cards in it though this time, but the good thing is if this is the first time they've ever forgotten to put the recipe cards inside, but if they do for some reason forget, all the recipes are on the website, so I just printed them out. I will show you. I printed them out on regular computer paper and laminated them so that I still have recipe cards. So the ones we picked this week, and I had Steven pick them all because he complained about one of them that I picked last week, but then once I made it, he was like, "This is really good." I was like, "Yeah, you don't trust me when I pick stuff." So we have 1 pan Baja chicken quesadillas. That's what we're having tonight, we decided. We kind of line them up for the week, and then tomorrow will be bruschetta chicken. I think, did we get all chicken? No, this one's not. Pub style shepherd's pie with white cheddar mashed potatoes. I don't know why he picked another one with ground beef. And then pork, chili, and cheese stuffed poblanos. He's like a stuffed pepper fiend, so I like them, but it's not something I would eat every night. But like all these recipes that we've gotten from them are so good. It's just, I was getting so sick of making the same things all the time. And like I never have time to sit down and plan out meals for the week. And especially lately, it's been hard to get, like, because we order our groceries and go pick them up every week, chicken is always out of stock. Like I will pick chicken tenders or something and they never replace it with anything for some reason. They're just everything's out of stock. So rather than having to make multiple grocery orders because crap's out of stock, or like I still, even though we're fully vaccinated now, I still don't want to go walk around a grocery store. I just don't. I've gotten these past 2 years, I've gotten so used to ordering everything, and it's saved me so much money because I was, you guys know if you've watched my channel for a while, I used to do car vlogs all the time, so I was always driving places and like, oh, I'm gonna go to Walmart again today, and then I walked out with like $60 worth of crap I wasn't intending on buying because I went in there for like, oh, I want a frozen pizza for dinner tonight or something. And it's been a lot easier and saved a lot of money to not go shopping constantly. Not saying I don't miss certain stuff. Like I miss going to Ulta and just browsing. I miss hanging out with my friend and going to the mall that's now demolished. Every week we would meet up one day and catch up and stuff. And now she lives like right up the street and I still never see her because like just all the crap. Because her kids are she has 4 kids, 3 of them are in school, and like one of them is always getting the close contact email and notification or whatever that someone in their class had COVID, and then all the kids have to stay home and stuff, and then we're trying to be safe, and like it's just I can't wait for this to be over with. But yeah, these are our meals for the week. I'm doing the 4 meal a week thing. I might go up. I don't know. It's been so much easier, and they're really, really good. They give you enough food that you're like super full when you're done, but there's no leftovers, because we have the two-person one, because Aiden won't eat any of this stuff. He's so picky. He always wants like a grilled cheese or like a peanut butter sandwich or something like that. He's getting better with stuff that he'll try and finding new stuff to eat, but he's still like, I can't make him chicken quesadillas and expect that he'll eat it, because he'll just run away from it. But we get the 2-person plan, 4 meals a week, and this is the 3rd week. It's been working out good so far. And they do have a thing on their site, you can add like breakfast stuff. It's just like usually microwavable things, or desserts. They have like little single-serve cheesecake things, or we got lava cakes with something the other day. They weren't the greatest because they were just microwavable lava cake things, but they were still pretty good. There's all kinds of extra stuff on there that you can add to your order. And they keep sending me codes to give free boxes to friends and stuff, and like I post stuff about it on Facebook and nobody ever hits me up for it. So if any of you guys want to try HelloFresh, I have a bunch of, I think I have 4 or 5 in my account right now, like free boxes to give away to people. So just hit me up in the comments and I will get your email and send you one of the codes if you want. But they've all been really good so far. I'm going to try to remember tonight after I make these quesadillas to just put a clip in of what they look like. Everything always smells really good, and they've been super good so far. So that's that. I'm going to shut up now because I've been talking for like 16 minutes. 16 on the dot right there. Hopefully I edited some of this out. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Yeah, but I'll make it have no noise because you're making noises.
How smoke with bacon!
So today is Saturday, and I'm going to end the vlog here because I didn't really film a ton this week. I did remember to film my little clips of my HelloFresh meals though, so hopefully I remember to put those in here. I'll just put like what they were in the text or something. I'm sitting on my jeans that are sitting on this chair. We had like an ice storm last night, which was pretty cool because I don't recall ever in my life seeing like an ice storm like this. I don't know if it's because we live so close to the water now, but it was like freezing rain. Like it sounded like freezing rain hitting the house, and then it was just freezing as soon as it hit everything. So we have to go to the post office today, and I'm afraid to go try to open the Jeep doors because they're gonna be frozen shut. It was just like as soon as it hit everything, the back porch and everything, we turned on the light to look, and it was just covered in like tiny little icicles. It's like as soon as the rain was hitting it, it was just freezing. And today we're gonna move everything away from the windows in this room, and then tomorrow night we're gonna do Aiden's room. Because I mean, he's gonna be playing in there anyway, so I don't want him to be tripping over stuff because there's just stuff all over the place. So we're gonna do his room tomorrow night, this room today. We're gonna have to block my closet right here with this desk because I'm gonna turn it this way in front of the closet so it's as far away from the window as possible, because I don't need them knocking over anything in here. There's lots of breakable stuff in here, so and then they're supposed to be coming between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're gonna have to get up super early, move our bedroom around a little bit so that, cause our bedroom's kind of small and there's only one window in there, so we're gonna move everything away from that window. And the bathroom, I mean, there's not much I can do in the bathroom. All I'm gonna do is stick the hamper and Aiden's little stool that he uses and the bathroom scale into the shower until they're gone. That's a good way to get the bathroom stuff that's on the floor out of the bathroom. But there's really nothing else I can move in there because the only other piece of furniture is the over the toilet shelving, and that the toilet is not near the window, so that's not going to be an issue. I just hate moving stuff around. It's stressful, and I like everything in its place. But I'll be happy when it's over with, because then these windows won't rattle anymore when it's super windy. And like I said before, I hope it's gonna help with the gas bill, because the heat runs constantly, probably because the windows are so drafty up here. The downstairs ones are fine because those are all pretty much brand new. I know the big picture window in the front is brand new. Like right before we moved here it was replaced. But up here is pretty drafty. Although it's not like super cold. I don't know. The windows at our old house were super drafty. The ones downstairs where we were most of the time were super drafty. So I was used to being freezing in the wintertime. But now it's not so bad. So I mean, it hasn't been that big of a deal until the friggin' gas bill came in, and it's astronomical. So I don't want a $300 gas bill for the next couple months. He got his report card yesterday for the second quarter, and it was very good. He's meeting all expectations and everything, and exceeding in math, which I already knew. The only thing is they didn't put language arts and science on his report card yet, and then they sent an email and said it's because that teacher has been out for 3 weeks, so they're going to send a new one with the language arts and science on it once she does whatever she's doing. She's supposed to be back Monday, but he's not going to be there because we got the window thing. Oh, I want to show you guys my boots too. I'll stick in a picture of them here so I don't have to go run downstairs and grab them. But I got a new pair of boots that I had seen on Zulily, and they were on sale, and I was like, these are really ugly, but they're really cool looking. Like, it's one of those weird pairs of boots. I'm not a huge shoe person. Like, I don't have tons and tons of shoes, but I'm a sucker for unique looking boots. There was some that I had years ago. I think I still have them, but they're like falling apart because I wore them so much. They were from Blowfish, and they were winter boots that went up to my knees. They kind of had like a pullover thing with buttons all the way down the side of each shoe, and they were just the most comfortable, like super lightweight. They didn't have super heavy soles or anything. They weren't great for like trudging through snow or anything, but they were such comfortable boots to be on my feet all day, because I had them when I worked at Rite Aid, and like in the wintertime they were super warm. They had like the fake furry material inside, and they were so comfy. And these kind of remind me of that, only these have like straps and stuff on them, and they're all distressed looking. I think I would like them even better if they didn't have the little bright orange accents all over them, but they're super comfy. They're lightweight like those other ones that I had, and they have like white fake furry material inside, so they're warm. I'm excited to wear them today actually and see how they are outside. But they also have like a cream colored pair that I'm kind of leaning towards ordering now because I like them so much now that I have them. They're just really unique looking. They're not like, I couldn't find much about the brand online. Like, I had never heard of it. It's called TMA Eyes. That's the brand of shoe. And the only place that I could find them sold was on Zulily. So I don't know if they're like a brand that's not in business anymore, but they have like sneakers and stuff too, but the boots are what caught my eye. So I'm excited to try them out today outside and see if they're warm or if they're just like but we'll see. I'm not looking forward to taking all these pallets off of my desk, but I did get this thing, which I had Steven put together for me last night. It's like a media rack, and this is gonna go in the corner on top of my desk after I move everything back after the window guys are done. But that is for all my ColourPop palettes. I had bought corner shelves for, like, I wanted to put the corner shelves over here, and they're just not going to work out, so I'm going to either return them or see if my grandma wants them or something. But the listing had like the wrong dimensions on them, so they're a lot shorter. They're like shelves that go in the corner. Obviously they're corner shelves, but they're too short. They're gonna look stupid, and they're not gonna hold all the pallets like I had intended. So I got that thing instead, because at least that's not gonna have to like, it's thin, but it's gonna stand on here nicely, so it'll take up less room than what these, I know you can't see, but my pallets take up like half the top of this desk. So I just wanted it for that. And they have like the little movable, it's just like a CD DVD rack. Like you see that one behind me that has all Steven's games on it. It's almost the same thing as that, only this has like diamond, what do you call it? Diamond design. But yeah, I'm gonna go wake him up now so that we can go to the post office and get Aiden his donuts. I don't know if they have anything new. I'm so sick of Dunkin' Donuts, but that's Aiden's like favorite thing. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys next week.